Second adjustment in case of admission of a partner is adjustment of goodwill. Once again, we will revise its meaning. What is goodwill? Goodwill is an intangible asset which enables a firm to earn higher profits than the normal profits earned by other firms in the same industry. It arises due to the efforts made by existing partners in the past. Goodwill so generated is known as self-generated goodwill. So why its adjustment is required at the time of admission? At the time of admission, a new partner who acquires his share in future profits from the existing partner should compensate sacrificing partners by paying them an amount termed as premium for goodwill. It is the compensation payable. So how premium for goodwill is calculated? It is calculated by multiplying firm's goodwill with share of new partners in profits. So what is the accounting treatment of goodwill? It depends on whether the goodwill exists in the books or does not exist in books. So first we will do when goodwill does not exist in books. Under this there are 5 cases. First case, when goodwill is paid privately by the new partner. Second, goodwill is brought in cash and is retained in the business. Third, goodwill is brought in cash by the new partner and is withdrawn by sacrificing partners. Fourth case, goodwill is brought in kind, that is, he does not bring any cash, he brings assets. Fifth case, goodwill is not brought in full, he brings only a partial amount. So first case is goodwill is paid privately. No journal entry is passed when goodwill is paid privately or directly by the new partners to the sacrificing partners. Second case, when goodwill is brought in cash by the new partner and is retained in the business. When goodwill is brought in, cash account should be debited to premium for goodwill with a share of goodwill, to new partner's capital account with a share of capital he brought in, being premium for goodwill and capital brought in cash by the new partner. So second entry will be for compensating the sacrificing partners by the new partner, and here the premium for goodwill account should be debited with the share of goodwill to sacrificing partners' capital or current account in their sacrificing ratio, being sharing of premium for goodwill by the sacrificing partners. Third case, when goodwill is brought in cash by the new partner and is withdrawn by the sacrificing partners. Here first 2 entries will remain same as in the case 2. Cash account debit to premium for goodwill to new partner's capital account. And the second entry will also remain same, premium for goodwill being shared by the sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio. So to sacrificing partners capital account. These 2 entries will remain same, but there is one additional entry. It is sacrificing partners capital or current account should be debited with the amount withdrawn by them to cash or bank account, being withdrawal of premium fully or partly. They can withdraw full amount of their share of goodwill or they can withdraw the partial amount. In fourth case, when goodwill is brought in kind, that is not brought in cash by the new partner. So here the asset account should be debited instead of cash account. The rest of the items will remain same. To premium for goodwill account should be credited with the share of goodwill, and to new partner's capital account with the share of capital, being assets brought in by the new partner. Second entry, premium for goodwill account should be debited with the share of goodwill to sacrificing partner's capital account, being sacrificing partner's capital account credited for goodwill. In the second entry, he is compensating the sacrificing partners. Fifth case, when goodwill is not brought in full. Here the new partner brought in only a partial amount for his share of goodwill. Suppose his share of goodwill calculated is rupees 1 lakh, but he brought in only rupees 80,000 in cash. The remaining 20,000 he is not bringing in cash. So what will be the journal entry? Cash account debit to premium for goodwill with the share of goodwill in cash, that is rupees 80,000, to new partner's capital account with the share of capital brought in by him, being cash brought in by the new partner. Second entry. In second entry, he will compensate the sacrificing partners with his share of goodwill. So premium for goodwill account debit with the share of goodwill in cash, that is rupees 80,000. New partner's capital account should be debited with the unpaid amount of goodwill, that is rupees 20,000, to sacrificing partner's capital account with the amount of rupees 1 lakh as his share of goodwill in sacrificing ratio. So being sacrificing partner's capital account credited for goodwill. This is a case when premium for goodwill is paid privately. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admit Z as a partner for 1/4 share. Z paid rupees 80,000 directly to X and Y as his share of goodwill. Pass the necessary journal entry in the books of firm. Because Z paid 80,000 directly to X and Y for his share of goodwill, so no journal entry will be passed here. So in answer, we should write no journal entry. This is the first case. Next is the second question. In second question, Sunil and Dalip are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3. Sachin is admitted in the firm for 1/5 share of profits. He is to bring in rupees 20,000 as capital and 4,000 as his share of goodwill. Give journal entries. When amount of goodwill is retained in business. B. When amount of goodwill is fully withdrawn. And C. When 50% of the amount of goodwill is fully withdrawn. So here we will first solve first case, when amount of goodwill is retained in the business. What will be the journal entries? It is the next question. So first prepare format of journal before writing any entry. First entry will be cash account debit to premium for goodwill account debit to the new partner's name is Sachin to Sachin's capital account. His capital account should be credited with rupees 20,000 because he brings 20,000, and premium for goodwill he brought in is given 4,000. So total cash he brought in is rupees 24,000. Being cash brought in for goodwill and his share of capital. So this will be the first entry. In the second entry, the new partner will compensate the sacrificing partners with his share of goodwill. So here the premium of goodwill with the amount of rupees 4,000 should be debited. And the second entry, premium for goodwill account debit with 4,000 because his share is 4,000 to sacrificing partners capital account. In this question, all partners are Sunil and Dalip, and their old ratio is given 5:3. Sachin's share is given, Sachin is a new partner, his share is given 1/5. In such a case, when only old ratio and new partner's share is given, the sacrificing ratio will remain same as the old ratio. So there is no need to calculate the sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio will remain same as old ratio 5:3. So here to Sunil's capital account and to Dalip's capital account, should be credited in their old ratio. So here the amount comes, their share comes 2,500 and 1,500, being sharing of goodwill by sacrificing partners in 5:2. In B case, when the amount of goodwill is fully withdrawn. So here, what will be the journal entries? The first two journal entries will remain same. So here in B case, we can write first and second entry same as in case A, and the third entry for the amount withdrawn will be partners capital account debit to cash account. So Sunil's capital account debit, these are the sacrificing partners. Dalip's capital account debit to cash account, because they have withdrawn the full amount of their share of goodwill, and their share of goodwill we have calculated is 2,500 and 1,500. So total cash withdrawn is 4,000, being share of goodwill withdrawn by sacrificing partners. So this is the third case, second case. And in third case, when 50% of the amount of goodwill is withdrawn. So here the first two entries in the third case, first two entries will also remain same. First and second entry will same as in case A, and the third entry will change because in this third case they are withdrawing only half of the amount of their share of goodwill. So here we will debit Sunil's capital account, debit Dalip's capital account, debit to cash account, because they have withdrawn only half of the amount of their share. So half of 2500 is 1250 and half of Dalip's share is 750, and the total is 2000, being 50% share of goodwill withdrawn by sacrificing partners. Next question relates to the case when premium for goodwill is brought in kind by the new partner. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. On 1st April 2019, they admit Z as a new partner for 3/13 share in the profits. New ratio will be 5:5:3. Z contributed the following assets to his capital and his share of goodwill. So he brings assets, not cash. Stock of rupees 80,000, debtors 1,20,000, land 2 lakh, plant and machinery 1,20,000. On the date of admission of Z, goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 10,40,000. Pass necessary journal entries in the books of the firm on Z's admission. Because in this case the old ratio and new ratio is given, so first of all we have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. There are three partners, X, Y and Z. Z is new partner. Old ratio is 3:2 and new ratio they have decided is 5:5:3. So here sacrificing share can be calculated. Old share minus new share. In case of X, sacrifices old share 3/5 minus his new share is 5/13, so it comes 14/65. It is sacrifice of X. Next we will calculate Y sacrifice on the admission of Z. So his old share is given 5 and new share is given 5/13 and his sacrifice is 1/65. So sacrificing ratio can be written as 14:1. So next we will write the first journal entry. Prepare the format of journal. Because the new partner brings assets, so we will debit the assets. Stock account should be debited 80,000, then debtors 1,20,000, land 2 lakh, plant and machinery 1,20,000. So this should be debited. Stock 80,000. Next, debtors 1,20,000. Next, land should be debited 2 lakh and plant and machinery is given. Plant and machinery 1,20,000. Next, his share of goodwill can be calculated because in the question firm's goodwill is given 10,40,000 and his share is 3/13 share. So here share of goodwill can be calculated. Z's share of goodwill or we can say that the premium for goodwill is equal to firm's goodwill multiplied with share of new partner, that is share of Z. So here firm's goodwill is given 10,40,000 and his share is 3/13. So it will come out 2,40,000. He will bring 2,40,000 as his share of goodwill. So here we will write 2 premium for goodwill account 2,40,000 and the balance amount will be capital of Z. So Z's capital account, because it is not given in the question, it will be the balancing figure. It is the balancing figure. So its total is 5,20,000 and out of this when we will deduct 2,40,000 it comes 2,80,000. So 2,80,000 is the capital of Z which he is bringing, being assets brought in by Z for his share of goodwill and capital. So this will be the first entry, and in the second entry he will compensate the sacrificing partners. And sacrificing partners, we have calculated that X and Y both are sacrificing in the ratio of 14:1. So here his share of goodwill that is his share of goodwill is 2,40,000, will be divided among X and Y in the ratio of 14:1. So here the second entry, premium for goodwill account debit, it is 2,40,000 we have calculated, to X capital account and to Y's capital account, and their sacrificing share is 14/15 and 1/15. So here 2,40,000 should be divided in this ratio, 14/15, it comes 2,24,000, it is X share, and Y's share will come, it is 16,000. So here X share we have calculated is 2,24,000 and Y's share is 16,000. Being sharing of goodwill by sacrificing partners in 14:1 ratio. This question relates to the case when new or incoming partner brings a part of his share of goodwill. X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They agree to admit Z as a partner for 1/5 share. Z acquires his share from X and Y in the ratio of 2:3. So here sacrificing ratio is given 2:3. Goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 50,000 and Z share is 1/5. So Z's share of goodwill will be 10,000. Z brings in only 60% of his share of goodwill. It means Z brings only 6,000 as his share of goodwill and 2 lakh as his capital through check. So here first entry will be, because he brings the amount through check, so bank account should be debited to premium for goodwill to Z's capital account. Z's capital is given 2 lakh and premium for goodwill is can be calculated by applying the formula, that is firm's goodwill multiplied with share of new partner. So firm's goodwill is given 50,000 and share of new partner is given 1/5, so it is 10,000. But here he brings only 60% of 10,000. So 60% of 10,000 is 6,000 through bank, through check. So here only 6,000 should be credited to premium for goodwill which he brings through check, being amount brought in by Z for his share of goodwill and capital. For his 60%, we can write here 60% share of goodwill so this will be the first entry, and in second entry he will compensate X and Y in their sacrificing ratio. So premium for goodwill account should be debited with the amount of 6,000, but he has to compensate with his full share of goodwill, and his full share is 10,000. So 10,000 minus 6,000 which he bring in cash is 4,000. So 4,000 should be charged from his capital account, Z's capital account debit with 4,000 to X capital account and to Y's capital account. So this 10,000 should be divided between X and Y in their sacrificing ratio, and sacrificing ratio is given this. So 10,000 multiplied with 2 upon 5, it is 4,000, and Y's share will come 6,000. So here we can write 4,000 and 6,000 being share of goodwill credited to X and Y in 2:3 ratio. It is the sacrificing ratio which is given in the question.